Hello, good morning. We are the Selva Latte chocolate brand, and in this international marketing plan on chocolate that we as a group carried out, we're going to expose the whole process that we developed, where we take into account several variables that play a fundamental role in this development process for the marketing plan. Additionally, we dive into different international markets that we carefully selected in order to choose the most appropriate strategy and to obtain the expected results. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start talking a little bit about the cocoa bean. So the Colombian cocoa comes from a tree called cacaotero that occurs in the regions of Arauca, Chocó, Santander, Huila, Nariño, and Tolima. Thanks to the agroecological conditions and the location of the country, the Colombian cocoa is characterized by being a cocoa bean with a fine and mild aroma that has earned the distinction granted by the World Cocoa Organization that only the 5% of the world's grain has this feature. Right now, in addition to its fine and mild aroma, the Colombian cocoa promotes different health benefits such as decreasing stress, strengthening defenses, prevention of cardiovascular diseases, and also works as a great antioxidant. Another important thing from Silva Latte chocolate is that the packaging is made with biodegradable materials that give it an added value. Since when buying this chocolate, the paper is made to degrade naturally without affecting the nature.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the variables that we use for the market selection. The first is total population in the country for size. The second is the GDP per capita for wealth, and the third is per capita chocolate consumption for likelihood to consume. In this slide, we can see the weight that we give for each variable. For the first, that is total population in the country size, we give three because it's really important to know that each customer could be a potential buyer for the health benefits and for the recognition of the chocolate, but it is not like the most important. For the reason we give three. The second is the GDP per capita. That for us is really important to know the purchasing power of each customer in each country, because it is a second food necessity, not first. So for the reason they will have to have some money. And the third is the per capita chocolate consumption. It is really important for us because we want to know the willingness to buy our product. So for the reason we give five. In the next, you can see two Excel matrix, one for Latin America and one for the rest of the world, because the GDP is totally different. So for the reason we made one for Latin America and one for the rest of the world. And in this you can see the results that we choose in Latin America, and in this you can see for the rest of the
Our
world.
potential countries are Chile, Brazil, Mexico, United States, Canada, Switzerland, and Germany. We use the 4P strategy because this strategy gives us the possibility to understand what will be the best price, place, product, and promotion. The best advantage is that it allows you to keep the customer at the focal point of your marketing strategy. The product value is determined by the customer perception and the ultimate goal. After all, is a satisfied and loyal customer. For this is important this marketing strategy for us.
Chile has a population of 19.5 million inhabitants. Chocolate is consumed mostly by adults and young people between 15 and 36 years old. For enter this market will be through strategic alliances with companies in the country of destinations. Our sales channels and distribution logistics will be through this alliance. Our main product is bar chocolates since they are the most consumed presentation in Chile with more than 50% over the other presentations. For the price, we hope to have production costs as low as possible to maintain the previously established profit margins. And the most important place for us are Walmart, Jumbo, Santa Isabel, and Unimark because into these four supermarket chains in Chile, they account for 88% of the sector sales. We talk about having promotional campaigns with influencer in Chile, and depending on economic solvency, we could also think of paid advertising on TV, radio, and billboards.
Brazil is one of the most important countries in the production of cocoa around the world, but also is one of the most consuming countries of South America. We're going to enter through the branding strategy, letting us now in different supermarkets around the country with good price, presentation, and healthy benefits for our customers. The chocolate in Brazil is part of their daily life. This is good for us because we can be there in their daily routine. We're going to enter the market having our products in all supermarkets and store with the purpose of having close contact with our customer. This is important for us because it's a competitive advantage. We're going to have a promotion in different platforms of e-commerce, for example, social media, TV, and radio, with the purpose that all potential clients can know about us and about all our products. We have the opportunity to interview a local, and when we ask it, how often do you eat chocolate? She say
For
this.
consumer, it is important to go the places where they have a variety of chocolates, quality, and innovation in both the products and their packaging in order to obtain exclusive products and personalized flavors according to the taste to each client. We also have the advantage since the Mexico City, it is almost impossible to find a real chocolate. Our price 8,919 Mexican, 261,000. For us, it was important to choose the branding strategy since our goal is to continue expanding throughout the world with our quality products. In addition, our packaging is ecological, which gives confidence to our consumer. Our consumers have several channels to deliver the products. One of the store that located in the historic center of Mexico City, and we have another in Juarez neighborhood. On the hat we have our store online. We also seek to stand out for the exclusivity and experience we offer our consumer.
In this slide, we're gonna talk about the U.S. market. First of all, we're gonna talk about the total population in this country. It is really important because, as we mentioned before, every citizen could be a potential buyer. Also, how to enter to this market by the branding strategy. We will set some objectives to position our brand in the U.S. market. And the product will be a chocolate bar, as we mentioned before, all the benefits. The price will be $3 to $5 average price depending on the site, the place. It will be by strategic alliances with supermarket chains like Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, and also we're gonna take advantage of the e-commerce industry in the US market to boost our sales by an online store. And also, the promotion will be by a social network, mainly for the efficient that they are, and giving souvenirs to help to promote our product.
Prefer milk chocolate, but I also really enjoy dark chocolate.
Canada.
Uh,
So we can see that Canada, with its population of 38,246,108 inhabitants, places as one of the largest importers and consumers of chocolate in the world. The strategy that we'll be using is the brand positioning. And this is in order to offer the added value through our product, creating a new market niche where customers identify, consume, and generate an emotional connection to become loyal customers with Selva Latte. Our customers are people between 25 and 70 years old that has a buying power. Now we're going to explain the four-piece strategy. So we're going to start talking about the product. The Selva Latte chocolate bars will reach the Canadian market to break paradigms and build loyalty in a demanding market niche. Now, in regards to the price, what we want to do is to access into the market by setting an initial price of $3, taking into account that the most popular chocolate brands prices like Kit Kat, Hershey's, Ferrero, and Perdis are between 1 and 98 and 4 with 18 Canadian dollars. Now, in regards to the placement, what we want to do is to partner with chain supermarkets like Costco, Walmart, and Dollarama. After this, we expect to expand our product to the most popular chocolate stores in Canada, such as Chocosol Traders, Morocco Chocolate, and the Chocolateria. And lastly, in regards to the promotion, what we want to do is that through a physical distribution channels, digital channels, online advertising, and participation in confectionery fairs, we hope to establish
Germany. Total population in the country 82 155 million people. How to enter to the market? A strategic alliance, consumer. Everyone can be a consumer and product. Our product is an organic premium chocolate made with 70% cocoa. Price and the final price for the consumer will be 499 euros after an analysis of the price of the different brands. Place supermarkets and health food stores. We are going to make a strategic alliance with the Fair Trade Company, taking into account that they are one of largest organization in the field of fair and sustainable trade in Europe. Promotion, there will be present.
Switzerland. Total population 8,600,6,033. To enter to the Swiss market, we will use branding to position our brand in Switzerland. Here we are. All of the customers are our chocolate bar, which will be at a favorable price for that market, and the composition will be sold in supermarket and chocolate shops, having poster promotion and some teach
All right,
ads.
and finally, we have here the presentation for the marketing plan that goes directly to the Chief Marketing Executive, Mr. Herman Vargas. Good morning, Mr. Vargas. We hope this memo finds you very well. Based on the analysis previously conducted in each of the selected countries, we concluded that the best way to enter the different markets is the four P's strategy. This strategy involves four fundamental marketing variables through which we seek to position ourselves successfully in each of the markets. Firstly, what we did was to base ourselves on the per capita consumption of chocolate, and for this we considered to assemble the countries by entry strategy. We started with Chile, which has a per capita consumption of 2.1 kilograms and plans to position itself through strategic alliances with renowned supermarkets. Then, Brazil, Mexico, United States, Canada, and Germany, with a per capita consumption of 1.2 kilograms, 750 grams, 4.4 kilograms, 6.4 kilograms, and 3.8 kilograms, with a brand positioning strategy. Through the differential value of our brand, we intend to position ourselves in the market by creating a new consumer niche in these countries. And finally, moving to Switzerland, which is the country with the highest chocolate consumption in the world with a per capita consumption of 9.9 kilograms, we decided to implement the joint venture strategy. Since being a country with such a competitive market, it will be good for us to make ourselves known through already positioned brands. We hope that this strategy will be to your liking and that we will be able to implement it immediately. Appreciate your time. Sincerely, Silva Latte. Thank you so much.